find the Zoom here. Hi guys, we decided we're gonna do a what do you call it? A program or a yeah, like a channel, maybe for those who are technology handicapped like we are.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, technology handicap like us. And so wouldn't it be something? Because we don't get this. Open Zoom. And last week we left our Zoom people hanging. So we don't want to do that this week. Hi guys. Okay, so we are up and running. So we're doing our Zoom people. Okay guys, so we're going to have to be very cognizant of who we have on Zoom, because this is really a Zoom office hour, or 45 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes. We're trying to bring our village, our peeps, onto Zoom, because that's really what it's all about. And good morning. And so
and we're going to, what is it? We're
rebranding.
Yeah, we're in a transition.
We're in a transition. We're rebranding. Michael is working with a branding,
social media expert person.
And I say Michael because now we have started to delegate different tasks within our company, because it is getting pretty overwhelming. And so
it's my job.
It's his job. Facebook is his job. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, so we do really want to say that we feel horrible for not meeting all of your needs from last week. We didn't really, because we don't really know about all the Zooming and stuff. We realized that, excuse me, that when we ended, we had emails talking about that so-and-so was waiting on Zoom, so-and-so was waiting. So the way I have this set up is that I guess I have to let you in. And so because we were focused on Facebook, we did not realize that we had people waiting on Zoom. So then we talked about it afterwards, and it was, we do have a lot going on in our business, and we did not schedule it properly. I was at another, I was doing another Zoom. And so Michael was doing this on his own, and he's technically...
No, I'm not. I don't know how to do that. I need to learn how to do this.
You didn't let me finish. I was going to say challenge, but I was finding like a good word.
Teach me how to learn. Come on. And
so, he didn't even realize that Zoom was on. So we decided that we're no longer going to double book ourselves, because we are spreading ourselves a little too thin. And the whole purpose of us doing this is to be able to help you guys, give you tools and tips in order for, for us to be able to really contribute to society and contribute to your world, and this is all about entrepreneurs and how we're really not getting the emotional support and the mental health support that we need while we're going through this COVID transition and our business and all that. So with all that being said, today our topic was not spreading yourself so thin that you do want to help everybody and you end up not really focusing and giving your 100%. And it's really all about being present and giving your 100% in the moment. And we did not, and we actually, I don't want to say fail, but we did not accomplish our goal last week. But we did. We are hearing really good things about our Zoom sessions, and that you guys are really liking it, and that, I'm glad, and that the fact that we keep it light and you guys do like the fact that we don't intend to be funny, but I guess we're pretty darn funny. So thank you. And you know, we've gotten suggestions as we should take this on YouTube in order for us to get paid and all that. But we do need to have, I think it's over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're working on our YouTube channel. It wasn't for us to get paid, but it was for us to have a place where people could go and see our videos, in order for you guys to have a reference and, you know, just continue to get the assistance that you need. So, and then what else are we talking about today, mister? Oh, here's the mister.
What are we talking about? Talking about showing up.
Showing up, and also
how important that is.
And how important it is to get approval. Oh, remember, that's what we're talking about. How important it is to get the approval from the person that important person in your life.
Yeah, that significant person. Usually your caretaker, usually your partner. But caretaker starts with.
Yeah. And also the fact that some people like the attention and some people need the attention. I absolutely like the attention. I don't need the attention. Some people need the attention and absolutely like the attention. Oh, go ahead.
What did I see this?
You saw that going where?
I got too much attention. I need attention.
Oh, please.
A little bit of hurt, but come on.
And then also I wanted to mention to you guys, and I will bring it in before we leave. We did recover Michael's book, When Nobody's Home, and I totally want to show you guys the new cover because I absolutely love it. I'm not going to say that it was my idea, but I absolutely love it. And then also my book launches this month, August the 20th on Amazon. So I'm super excited, and I want everybody to go out and buy a copy. And then also, when you do buy a copy, you could email me the receipt, and you get a free either hypnosis session or you get a free session with me. You want to do the same with yours?
Yes.
And the man that has so much to say will offer you a
free session.
Look at that, guys. A free session.
Yeah, the hypnosis is pretty good, I'm telling you. You know, I ain't playing with that stuff. That works.
Good.
It's good stuff.
Tell me what I did. Tell me what I did.
Oh, I always had this back problem. You know, can't play golf. Looking like a 90-year-old. And I used, whatever it is you did, or how, you know, we had to switch something to what? To counteract the pain. And we focused on what? What do you focus on, Lena? This is your world.
So you focus on the negative. So what you do with, what I did was, it's called swish. So you focus on what you don't want, and then you focus on what you do want. So then you swish it. So every time you think about what you don't want, you swish it with what you do want.
So what did I didn't want food, right?
Oh, I didn't know you were going to tell them the truth.
Well, this is a transparent, you know, video. They're not going to lie to people.
Okay, so the problem is that after 9 o'clock is like his favorite time to eat. So he was going,
look at that.
After 9 o'clock, he was going into the refrigerator. Oh gosh, we forgot to start recording. Okay guys, we're going to start recording. After 9 o'clock, Michael was going in the refrigerator, and he was just eating.
Like, not eating, just a little
snacking,
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, my God, like I'm going for a T-bone steak.
No, because we don't have any.
Exactly.
But he was snacking, and, you know, so then, you know, he was gaining weight.
Not gaining, it was just wasn't going anywhere.
So, yeah, it wasn't going anywhere. So anyways, so then he said he wanted to stop doing that. So you guys understand that with hypnosis, you have to want to do it. I can't force you to do something you don't want to do. So he wanted to stop doing that. And so I said, okay, if you're serious about it and you want to do it. So he was open to make the change. So what we did is I hypnotized him. So after 9 o'clock, he does not want to go to the refrigerator. and open the refrigerator. And so what I did is I switched the pattern. So every time he goes to the refrigerator after 9 p.m., he remembers the pain that he gets on his back from, you know, eating. And then in the morning, he wasn't even able to get up. He was like a 70-year-old man trying to get out of bed. So, you know, so we did the switch pattern of feeling healthy, getting up in the morning. And so every time he goes to the refrigerator, he remembers the pain. And so it was really funny to see him. And, you know, I've been keeping an eye on this. So he gets to the dishwasher, but he never makes it to the refrigerator. And I just think it's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes, it's pretty cool. So it's been now a few days. And so he wakes up in the morning with pain-free or painless.
Well, just less, yeah, there's less pain, yes. Put it that way.
But you're able to get up. And so it's, you know, it's really...
No, it's really for my golf game, really.
Yeah, so he says it's for his golf.
This is good, so, yeah, anyway.
All
so
right.
How do we transition to the topic of the day?
The topic of the day is... What is the topic of the day, Mr. Odin?
What is about? It was about
showing up.
Showing up.
Yeah.
Showing
that
up.
was something that, you know, we.
Yeah, like we missed last week. We didn't show up, right?
On Zoom, but we showed
Zoom.
up on Facebook.
Due to technical difficulties and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we learned. We did learn, right?
We did.
I hope so. We're gonna do that again.
That's why we're here this week.
I hope so. Okay, so showing up is important because due to these, especially in the time of this COVID-19, who's showing up for you? I noticed, I was watching that movie, what's that movie called? Modern something?
Modern Love.
Modern Love, okay? Romantic stuff. Anyway, she liked it. And I liked it. I like the fact that there was two girls, white and black, who were turning 21. So the white girl has a 21-year-old party, but all by herself, and then, you know, going crazy at a bar, drinking and all that. And the black girl has two parents. And they have a nice quiet dinner together with her white friend, right? So, and then you can hear the black parents or the woman with the parents. That's the bottom line. Talk about, you know, hey, it's great to be 21, da da da, and they just you know, just showering her with compliments and all these verbal and aspirations. Okay. So the other girl. 21-year-old woman now goes back to work and finds out what she's missed in life. She's never had a father. She's never had two parents to give her this. So she's missing something. And she looks at her boss as this older man who is a father type. Nice man.
A father figure.
Yeah, a father figure. And she comes and creates this illusion that he's going to fulfill her dreams or the missing pieces. So it goes to the movie about that. And she wants a father figure. Of course, he's looking at a, you know, honey bun, you know, who is 30 years younger. In his mind, he hit the jackpot. In her mind, I got the father that I always wanted. And so I was watching this and I'm going, it's amazing how we can go through life not having the things we needed to fulfill our, we'll call it our soul, our conscious, our spirit from those important people. And it doesn't matter what we have, what we do, how much we make. We still want that validation from those individuals. And I think about, I just had 3 other clients last week, and it's all about what they never got and who they never got it from. And it's that they just never showed up. They weren't there. They didn't know how to be there. And what we do as humans is we create our own real, right? We do our own internal representation that something is up with us, and it's not. But it still hurts. It doesn't take it away. So if we accomplish something today, and if this situation applies to you, you know, we need to understand the other party involved and why they didn't show up, why they couldn't be there, and to take the onus or the shame or blame idea that it was us, that we did something for them not to show up. Right? And then that word empathy comes into play of why they didn't show up. So it's important to be there. It is important in my life. I guess my beacon was my mother, who always showed up. She was always there. The 16 boys buzzing around this, this mini pseudo farm. So I always had her always there in the corner of my eye. Oh, there she's there. She's there, driving us to practice, driving us to school, driving us here, showing up constantly. So I don't have this abandonment belief going on in me. So I can do things and not worry about being left, because I was never left. That makes sense?
Yeah, but I don't think with her was that she was left. I don't remember what. Well, okay, no. But what I'm saying in
the movie.
Yeah, it wasn't so much being left. With her is that she didn't have somebody that told her that she was great, that she was wonderful, and that's what it is that I believe that people are missing.
Yeah.
When you have somebody that tells you that what you are doing, you're doing a good job, that, you're doing the best that you can, or that, that what you're doing, Who
is saying that, though?
No, what I'm saying
What are you saying?
That you need, I do believe, that as individuals,
as humans,
we need that. It doesn't matter.
From who?
Well, it could be from your parents, or it could be from a significant other. It could be from your boss. It's just the fact that it's an acceptance or reassurance. And I believe that it has nothing to do with the way that you're being raised or anything, because you could have the most wonderful foundation and you could think that you're all that plus a bag of chips. But when you're doing something day after day after day, and you have nobody around you that says, you know what, you're doing a really damn good job, or, you have achieved things that most people want to achieve.
But who has to say that?
You're saying,
who carries the most weight?
Okay, but
who has the most influence?
Okay, but what if you don't have parents?
That's my point. That's the point. That's what the movie was about.
Yeah, but what if your parents have passed away?
Exactly.
And you have, say, a significant other, and that person doesn't say it to you.
Well, then boy, here we go.
We got another one?
Yeah.
Because to me, if you don't have a significant other, and you have a sibling, or you have a best friend that says that to you, I would think that that would fulfill that void. It's
nice. It's like getting candy. Thank you. But it needs to come from the people who have the biggest influence on you. And yes, man, don't caretake. I'm telling you, your mama and daddy are huge. I'm telling you, they're bigger than life.
But if you don't have them,
right? So you got. So then what you need to do, right, is think about. All right, I didn't get that from them. It'd be nice if I got it from what? People around me.
Right.
Usually a significant other, hopefully, because it's close to you. It's got to be someone close.
Right.
It's nice to have it at work. Right, and that's nice.
But it's not the same.
That's not the same.
Yeah.
But that's nice. Okay? That's good. And you got to be mindful, right, that you didn't get it, and what weight are you putting on it for someone to what?
Accept you. Or...
Yeah, accept you or validate you. You just got to be aware of that. That's the key. And who's going to pay for you not getting validated, or the person not getting validated? Who's going to pay for that? When does that show up?
Right. Hey, what about this just came up to.
Here we go. Talk.
What if you, let's say, but you would have to have a supportive parent. So let's say you don't have parents, and you would say oh, my dad would have been so proud of me, or my mom would have been so proud of me. But that's only if your parents would have been very positive. Because if you had crappy parents, you can't say, oh, my crappy parent, somebody that would have constantly bashed you.
All right, but you don't have parents, but who's raising you then? Grandparents?
Well, I'm talking about if you're old like me.
Oh, just oh. Now we're cooking.
Yeah, I mean, because if you're somebody that's older,
yeah,
you have nobody to raise you. I see. Oh, you're talking about if you're younger.
Yeah, where it starts.
Okay, well that's different.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s.
And what about that?
You know, and I mean, we still need reassurance.
Sure.
You know, especially if you have been somebody that has not really accomplished much in your youth and you're accomplishing now in your second chapter of life. My business. You know, you still need that. Like if you're an empty nester and now you're doing the damn thing, you still want, like maybe even your own kids to say, gosh, you know what? Parents, you guys are really doing a good job now.
It's nice to hear that.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear that.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's just, there's a, what is it? How much do you need? How much didn't you get back then to equate to how much you need now? Okay? And I'll throw myself in there. You know, a lot of attention back in the day, you know, when I was little, you know, from strangers, teenagers, when we were kids. We stuck out like sore thumbs. So attention to me is like, oh, that's nice. I have it. I had it. And I'm not looking for it per se. But if I get it, it's good. Okay, it's not a big deal. But then I guess my family too. You know, that's that sort of thing. Hey, you graduated from this thing. My family's like, hey, good job. All right, next. So, you know, it's just, they have that too, the family dynamics of that.
Right.
So, what else about showing up? So who are you showing up for? And are they showing up for you?
Yeah, and how important is it? Because that's another thing. I have a dear friend that I love her. She shows up for everybody. She's there 24/7.
I mean, who's everybody?
Everybody? Well, I know, huh? Everybody. NLP. But she shows up for all of her friends. She shows up for her family. I'm telling you, she could be going through the toughest time, which she is. And she's always concerned about us. Always concerned about us. She's a total giver. And nobody ever shows up for her. And literally yesterday we invited her for a, what do you call it? Social distancing.
Drinking binge.
You know, she's so funny. But anyways, and she was so shocked that we wanted to host her because she's always hosting us. And she literally says that there's only 3 people in her life, and we are one of them, that are willing to do something for her. But let me tell you, we could call her at any time, and she's always there for us. She's one of the nicest people ever. And she's really going through a tough time now. Her daughter has cancer, and you would never know. It's been a giver all of her life. So
she's a giver. She is, in our world, she would be a Joan of Arc or a what? What's that called? Joan of Arc is a one who sacrifices themselves for the cause. A martyr. How many of you are martyrs in your life? How many of you constantly sacrifice for the cause of others, right? So you can go, are you okay? At the risk of you getting worn out, tired, emotionally drained, you know, and not taking care of yourself.
Having dis-ease.
Yeah, so think about that. You know, one of the things I always talk, you know, teach clients or get them aware is, you know, draw a line in the sand and put up a boundary and say, this is as far as I can go without, you know, being detrimental to your own health. So those things to think about in these times. These are new times now. Yeah. Things are not going back. So you really got to take care of yourselves, you know. And it is about showing up because we humans, we love to connect. And it's got to be difficult for kids, not playing with the kids or just getting out and running around, and man, even the adults, you know. So it is really a time to reflect and go, what can I do to take care of myself? How can I show up for others when where I can benefit and as well as they can? So that being said,
yeah, and also as entrepreneurs, you know, we have so much on our plate. We're reinventing our business, pivoting, you know, trying to figure out if those who have employees, which I really, my heart goes out to you, because you're not only having to worry about your own livelihood, you have to worry about somebody else's livelihood, and that's very, very hard. But, you know, and then on top of that, you have all the stress from, you know, the family, now the kids having to be taught at home, you know, and then if you have kids with special needs, you know, so the stress is real. Yeah,
they're showing up to show up, and that's all I hear from my clients. I just want mom to show up. I just want my dad to show up.
Yeah.
I want, you know, what about the business owner to show up? Well, how can he show up if the business is gone because of this corona, and you can't open the business because they're afraid to spread the disease? That's rough.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to show up in different ways. You know, to pull us together.
Yeah.
You know, and you want to believe that out of the darkness comes the light. You know, what's going to happen? How is our world going to change? How are you going to benefit from this? How are you going to pivot not only your business but also your family or your situation? Kids aren't going to school. Well, I got to go to work. Who's going to be home with my kid?
Yeah.
You know, who's showing up? So these are some interesting times, and they say this too will pass.
We'll see.
So let's do the best we can with what we have. Hug the one you love, and let's take care of ourselves.
Okay, so we're open for questions, guys. So let us know if you have any questions. That's what we're here for.
I have a question.
Let us know how we can help you. This is about to get ridiculous.
Oh, I have
I'm
a
letting you
question.
guys know right now.
These are expensive.
Does Michael need to get this stuff?
Yeah, well, I went to find out combs. $5 for a comb? I didn't know. I haven't done this in 45 years, right? So now I'm just trying to get it slick back like Slick Rick James.
Right.
Look at that. So what I'm trying to do here is, this is going to come off shortly. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. Boy, but it's nice. This combing thing is really nice because you scratch your scalp. Scalp. Scratch your scalp. Anyway, yeah, it's soft. Yeah. And I hear how much money I'll pay for that hair thing y'all go to, those places. Those places. Yeah, that's more expensive than golf. Shoot. I'm not doing bad. So anyway, that's what's up. But Bobby, you know, call it a season. This is as my coronavirus survival look starts fading away. Anyway.
Yeah. So guys, you know, continue to email us like you guys have been doing, and we will continue to reply. You know, also don't forget our offer with either one of our book purchase. We will, and you guys email us or text us the receipt for the book purchase on Amazon, and we will, we're offering a free session or a free.
Take up on it. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I don't play with that. It's really fascinating. That subconscious world, woof, fascinating.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Anything else?
No, I think we've talked their ear off. I think we have said what we said, you know.
Okay.
And so just remember, as when I do a client or two, and at the end it says, let's have a summary of what we talked about. So it's about showing up. All right. So it's about showing up.
I'll be answering questions. You summarize.
Right. It's about showing up and being there for the ones you love, okay? And also being there for you. And what is the impact of someone not showing up? And is that affecting you today? If it is, think about it and how it does and how we can, you know, minimize it or mitigate it. So anyway, so that's about showing up, being consistent. Boy, you know, that's the biggest thing I hear. I mean, I've been working with this 9-year-old. Now she's 14, 13. You know, all she ever mentions is, I just want her to show up. That's it. Now I have another one who's 29. And she says, I just wanted my parents to show up because they were always gone to those places with bars, but they were gone. So that's the bottom line. So show up for who you need to show up for, and take care of yourself while doing it. All right. So thank you all. And by the way, we are in transition. We're trying to tighten our Facebook page to 1 instead of 4 pages, or however that works. I'm still trying to get it. It's crazy. I don't know. I may have sent some of you to some far gone place.
So on our Facebook, our new account, it's Final. So we're trying to get everything under Final Step International.
Yeah.
And so you guys will see a couple of our pages will disappear. So Final Step International is our group page. So there's going to be a couple of our pages that are going to disappear. I think the Michael, Odin, and Alina, you guys is going to stay on because that's we're calling that our personal page. But as far as our business page, a couple of them are going to disappear. So, you know, so we are going to try to just streamline it. That's a fancy word.
Yeah.
To Final Step International group, and then the Michael and Alina personal page. So that's what we're doing.
All right.
So in the meantime, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Please wear your face mask.
Yes.
I mean, like, really, why not?
And comb your hair.
And comb your hair. Hopefully by next week this will be gone. If, you know, I could do this, that'll be great. So, you know, take care of yourself. Oh, geez, this is getting more ridiculous as the minute go on. One of the easiest stress reliever tools that I could give you is, you know, that inhale, counting up to 5. He goes ahead of the game. So you inhale 5, you hold for 5, and you exhale 5. And if you could do that, and even like when the kids are driving you crazy, before you reply to them, if you do that, you will notice that your reply or your actions will just diminish. You'll go from...
Your intensity will diminish.
Yes, your intensity will diminish. And also with your husband or your significant other, that works perfect too.
Take a deeper breath.
Yeah. Do 7, sometimes 10. So in the meantime, be good to yourself, take care of yourself and others. Be kind. And at Trader Joe's, you know, I didn't know about the line on the floor. And if you see somebody not going with the line, don't scream at them. You don't have to call them an idiot. They could have just not noticed the line on the floor. I'm just saying. Not that I did it, but I'm just saying. Be kind to people out there. So, have a wonderful weekend and enjoy. All right, bye guys. Oh.